My daughter is still young, let her go. I can give you more children, just let my daughter go. Remember history, don't forget national shame. This 1988 film, Black Sun 731, accurately depicts Japan's Kwantung Army crimes in Manchuria. Many brutal scenes are real-life reenactments for visual impact. The director used real corpses and had actors experience actual injuries. Warning, viewer discretion is advised. Please watch with company if sensitive. On the eve of World War II, Japan established Manchukuo in northeast China and set up Unit 731 in Harbin to research biological weapons after military discussions. Lieutenant General Ishii Shiro was appointed as Unit 731's supreme commander. Accompanying him were young recruits from Chiba Prefecture, raised with poor education. Seeing a pitiful beggar nearby, they felt no compassion. Instead, they dragged him aside to torture. Screams echoed through the street, but they didn't stop, forcibly stuffing his mouth until they grew bored, finally releasing the beggar. Though angry inside, faced with the cruel youths, he could only leave silently. Meanwhile, at the welcome ceremony, to prove himself, Ishii Shiro had someone urinate on the spot. The urine was filtered. He then raised the filtered cup and drank it all at once. This act intimidated everyone present. By evening, Unit 731 captured more civilians for these so-called experiments. The Japanese called them logs. Jangwan, please give me back my child. Give it back to me, Jangwan. My child, ha 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 ha. Didn't you say to value every log?
This one can be a specimen. It won't be wasted. Meanwhile, Ishii Shiro was inspecting. Someone ran from the dissection room, an army photographer who recorded experiment results. Ishii didn't stop. He walked right into the room. This log was injected thrice with plague, but showed no change. Live subjects are rare opportunities. Will continue early tomorrow. The night before, the junior team was training with bayonets on ice. They were the successors of Unit 731 to integrate into the experimental system. The captain decided to show them the freezing experiment. Then the Japanese army took away a mother who had lost her child in minus 40 degrees Celsius weather. The devil smashed open the ice. He bit out ice water and poured it on the woman's hand. The piercing pain made the woman scream silently. It was just a simple procedure. Her hands were quickly covered with ice, but the devil didn't care about this. He continued pouring ice water. 3 hours later, the devil checked on her. He picked up a stick and smashed her arm, unsatisfied with the result. He poured water again until her arm made a crisp ceramic sound. Only then did he stop. After cleaning the ice off her hands, he took her into the laboratory. This was the frostbite test. Minus 35 degrees Celsius, 10 hours water temperature, 15 degrees Celsius. Now you're seeing the minus 196 degrees Celsius quick freeze experiment. The test didn't end there. As test subjects, drew blood, and due to virus outbreaks, people died in agony. Bodies were taken to be dissected and burned in furnaces.
The materials were used to heat the entire Unit 731. Nearby, a woman with frozen hands sat dazed in the corner. They kept her alive to inject fresh blood samples, then analyze and refine the results. They found a mutant bacterium 60 times deadlier than plague, enough to wipe out humanity. The Japanese army quickly mass-produced giant bacteriological bombs. To test results, they tied 30 civilians to stakes in the outskirts. On command, the bomb exploded, leaving only broken limbs after the smoke cleared. The victims' bodies began to rot due to bacterial infection. To test human limits, they put men in a decompression chamber. As pressure dropped, the man felt extreme discomfort. His ears buzzed, making it hard to breathe. His body swelled, organs bursting out. Scientists recorded everything. Next day, they captured a 7-year-old for organ harvesting and vivisection. They removed the boy's organs one by one, then dismembered him. Healthy juvenile organs were rare and valuable for their experiments. The child was mutilated, then his body cremated. Ishii threw a cat into infected rat colonies to educate young soldiers. Mutant rats attacked fearlessly, reducing the cat to bones in minutes. Unit 731's core theory was based on Ishii Shiro's philosophy. To win, we must cultivate and protect the strong. This applies to our junior class too. Understand? Yes. The long-imprisoned people grew restless, breaking out of their cages only to face machine gun fire. Guards quickly suppressed the riot. Shiro Ishii, furious, berated the guard captain publicly. With bacterial bomb tests at a critical stage, every living test subject was invaluable to them. Just as tests neared completion, shocking news arrived from Army headquarters. America bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. 2 cities leveled. Soviets declared war on Japan. Defeat certain, the emperor ordered troops home. Ishii reluctantly accepted the situation. Before retreating, Ishii ordered all subjects killed, data destroyed, and buildings demolished. That night, soldiers destroyed evidence. Takamura, valuing the data, begged Ishii to reconsider. "If you must burn it, kill me first." Ishii shot Takamura. Japanese released poison, killing detainees. One wrote a final message. They demolished Unit 731, burned thousands of bodies to hide their crimes. The Shu army, set ablaze, fled with the poisoned troops. Harbin suffered severe plagues. On August 15, 1945, Japan surrendered. Unit 731 fled to Japan. Though it ended abruptly, this dark history remains in Chinese memory forever. The true history is far more brutal than depicted in films. Shockingly, many Unit 731 members became respected medical professionals in Japan post-war. Shiro Ishii evaded prosecution by trading research to the US, later used in the Korean War. Shiro Ishii died of throat cancer in Japan in October 1959. Though the war's over, we must remember the blood, tears, and shame to strengthen ourselves. That's all for today's story. I'm Brother New. See you next time.